Picks. I'm Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com. We're here with you Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time as we deliver our live free picks for today's games. And be sure to like and subscribe. Of course, we like you to subscribe. You don't want to miss any of our videos as we do really good work here from our cappers providing the picks here for you here on the show. And of course, also set those notifications because you want to make sure you get the best number possible when you shop your lines. So the notifications also help. Before we get started, just want to remind you guys of a few things. Our promo running right now for our video audience, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use a promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and getting signed up. And of course, we'd like to hear from you, so post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead and let's get the show underway. Let's take a look at who's on the show with us today. We got Ramon Scott and Mindy Han. All right, let's get the show underway. Let's welcome Mindy Han to Game Day Picks. You'll find her over at Tony'sPicks.com where she puts up really good numbers. I think we've got her ready to go now. Mindy, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing well. Had a good weekend, so ready to get back at it.
Yeah, I've been seeing you top of leaderboards, bang, bang, with some big numbers up there. So let's get to it here. Night game tonight, 9:40 Eastern Time on MLB Extra Innings. Has the Padres host the Brewers. Padres $1.15, total of 8.
Yeah, so we have Brewers versus the Padres here. You got Adrian Hauser, righty for the Brewers. 3-4 on the season, 3.22 ERA, 31 Ks. Versus Nick Martinez, righty for the Padres. I think he's filling in for Clevenger, I want to say. 2-2 on the season, 3.89 ERA, 36 Ks. We probably all know Padres are off a 7-2 road trip, right? So they've won, 4 out of their last 5. Had no more than 3 runs scored against them in any of the last 5 games. You got 2 pitchers here that I think are pretty average, right? Sitting at league average. Martinez maybe has a little bit more on the upside here. And then, you have the Brewers here that had a pretty bad, into their series with Washington, right? Getting beat, I think it was like 8-2. So just kind of took a whoop in there. Padres are 4-0 overall against the spread, or I guess would say straight up money line over their last 4 as well. You have some sharp line movement here on this one, driving the price of this one up here too. Padres started at -106, I think all the way up to about 117 that I've seen so far here. But, if I take a look at some of these numbers, Padres, they're outscoring their opponents in the first 5, 3.42. Compared to holding their opponent to 1.84 in the first 5 runs. So when I kind of take a look at all of this, maybe, the Brewers have a little bit better bullpen. But overall, I'm going to go with the hot team, Manny Machado. Let's go with the Padres at -115 in this one.
All right, Minnie says go with the Padres here at -115 in this one. Just a side note of how it was really interesting here looking at Hauser. It's funny with how this times in. He lost his arbitration case here on Saturday. He was asking for $3 million and he loses an arbitration. He lost about $675,000. Why don't the Brewers just pay him? Now you're going to have an upset pitcher. I lost the arbitration. I was asking for $3 million. I'm going to get $2.42 million. I mean, really?
Right? I mean, how could it go any better for the Brewers?
Yeah, I know, right? You're going to save an extra $500,000 on a starting pitcher that's actually been pretty serviceable for you. Come on,
right? Right, which is just chump change. Really.
Yeah, it's just chump change when you talk about it. Now he's going to have that in his head going to the mound, and you don't know how he's going to. Of course, hopefully he's a professional looking to increase his value for the team next year, or maybe he'll look to walk next year. Little things like that.
You never know.
You never know. You just lost a starting pitcher. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting side note when I was researching this game. I saw he's 29 years old. He's still getting arbitration. Jeez. My goodness, what's going on? Maybe he had some stuff. Actually, he got into the league in 2015, but he had a 3-year gap, so maybe that's what's causing that arbitration there. So we'll see how it rolls here. But yeah, the Padres have been hot here. Took care of the Giants. That was a big division rival there.
Yeah.
They just pounded them, and Manny Machado and company. Tatis, stay away. Just stay away. Stay away. Things are going great. Don't come in and screw things up. I know Ramon will have something to say about that one. But anyway, we got the Padres here -115 here against the Brewers. This one will have a start time of 9:40 Eastern Time. You can watch it on MLB Extra Innings. All right, Minnie, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com here. We're doing great work in NHL. It's been a really good NHL season here. Past 3 days showing great profit. Of course, we do have 3 on the ice tonight. We have 1 NBA. We have still 12 games yet to start for Major League Baseball. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Of course I'll have a game on the ice, right, Tony? And then, going into some more baseball here, had a decent weekend, like Tony had said, 11-4 last 15 picks on the premium side there. So you can go ahead and check me out. And to do that, I put up a 4-pack today for you. So you can go ahead and give that a try. But also, if you want all my plays, that's just 4 out of my handful of plays that are going to be out there with NBA, women's NBA, that sort of thing. So you can go ahead and check that out. Maybe get a 3-day pass instead. I got 3 days, 7 days, 30 days, or if Major League Baseball is your sport, you can take a look at that Major League, regular season package that we put together. And then, of course, you can use the promo code. You get yourself 20% off on all of the packages that you select from here from watching our videos.
That's right, guys. Got on board with Mindy Hahn over at Tony'sPicks.com. She's been on absolute fire here. Good time to get on board with her baseball pass. Looks like her hot streak's at 11-4. So don't miss out on this 4-pack up there for Major League Baseball. Also, individual plays up here. And the long-term pass is the way to go with Mindy. You can go with the 3, 7, or 30 all sports pass. You get all of Mindy's plays for that period of time you select when you go to her handicapper page and make that purchase. Also, really affordable. You want to put this in your basket. Her NHL second half season pass, just $111.11. Still a lot of hockey left. We're barely into the second round of these playoffs. We go probably to the near July 1st when they conclude here. So you can get the remainder of her premium here. She's been doing great work here on the ice. She's on a hot hand right now. So a good time to get on board. We can save you some money here when you use the promo code TONYT at checkout. You'll be able to save 20% off. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and getting signed up. All right, Mindy, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll talk to you later tonight.
All right, sounds good. See you then.
All right, Mindy Hahn here on Game Day Picks. Hey, we're here with Game Day Picks Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like and subscribe, set those notifications, see the bell, ring it, set it, get the best lines when you get our picks. Let's continue on here with the show. Now it's time to welcome in Ramon Scott. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com, where he's put together some really good numbers up there across the sports here. Let's bring him in right now. Ramon, what's happening?
Hey Tony, yeah, pretty fun weekend of sports. Exciting weekend. The Freakness and that massive collapse in golf. Thomas coming up there, late victory and big upset in the UFC. So with a lot of excitement this weekend, not to mention in the major sports with the playoffs.
Yep, a lot of playoff action indeed. Here we go. Major League Baseball here for tonight, 9:40 Eastern Time, has the Mariners host the Athletics. Mariners are $1.70 here. Total sits here at 7.
Yeah, a little bit of support here. A couple left-handers going at it. Zach Logue for the A's. Marco Gonzalez for the Mariners. Logue's been good. 2.04 the ERA, 1.19 whip. Not as much work yet. But, man, his numbers really early on against left-handers really stiff. Among the best in the league, lefty to lefty. So the regression will come there, but looks really tough on the lefty-lefty matchup. Gonzalez, pretty solid, 3.08 the ERA, but 1.5 the whip so far. But we know Gonzalez gets a lot of run support, or at least wins the games that he starts with the Mariners. Really a winning percentage, a high winning percentage when he starts. I'm looking at the total, though, in this one, Tony. The A's 2-7-2 last 11 on the road, and this has been an under series. 8 of the last 10 meetings have gone under. They've last met late last season. The last 2 games that they played each other, the final score was 4-2. These teams are not hitting very well against left-handers. Oakland 212 this season, including just 169 over the last 10 games. The Mariners, meanwhile, just 207 versus left-handers. But again, you look at the lefties in the Mariner lineup, guys like Frazier, Crawford, and Winker, they're going to be up against it looks like, against Logue, who really does match up strong there. And you do also have some reverse splits guys that might not fare too well against Gonzalez. I'm talking about guys from the other side of the plate on the A's. Pinder, Murphy, and Andrus don't grade out that well against Gonzalez. So I'm looking to get this series started with an under. Tony, the A's and the Mariners, Monday Night Baseball.
We got Ramon here with the under 7 here, Athletics and Mariners. Okay, if you look at Logue's numbers in minor leagues, don't pay attention. That's in Las Vegas. There's some elevation there. The ball flies out. He's in a pitcher's park here. Actually, Oakland and Seattle are pitcher's parks. And one thing to note here with, I don't know if we look at too much of this angle, Ramon, the Mariners coming off a 10-game road trip. This is their first home game back. They had that long flight from Boston to Seattle. It may be tough on the hitters here, also adjusting to the time zone.
It was just a consideration when I was trying to maybe look at a winner in the game more towards that a little more, I think, than how the numbers came up for me to go on this under. I mean, as the game was hit also, it looks like the Sharps came in on the under. That's what first triggered me to look at the game. And in fact, it looks like we may have actually, lost some of the line, and that's why it's ended up on my free selection with you. So just thought that Logue, it really, if you look, I mean, the numbers are right there amongst the tops in the league. There's just not a big enough sample size to say that Logue is the best, one of the best guys lefty on lefty. I mean, if he were to keep those numbers, certainly it would be pretty strong. But got to see more from him. But maybe the A's are onto something here with them lefty-lefty matchup. I always want to go under anyways, so that's the way I see it tonight. A's and Mariners.
All right, Athletics Mariners total under 7.5. This one will have a start time here of 9:40 Eastern time over on MLB Extra Innings channel. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com here for tonight. Today's action at 1,514 is a profit here for the month, showing great results here in NBA as well. Of course, we got a big card here tonight from baseball. We still have 12 to go here in the evening. Also, those 3 on the ice, 1 from NBA. What do you have going on over at the site?
Well, I'm in action right now, Tony, over at Roland Garros. We're in the first round. First 2 days of action underway, and I've got action. It's already underway, but make sure you log on early. Get my tennis picks. I'm definitely going to be rolling in tennis, Tony, all through the next 2 weeks at the French Open. 26-11, my last 37 in tennis. So please check those out. Those get up real early. Usually try to have those up before 1 a.m. Eastern time because of when those start. So also, of course, tonight in hockey, I have a 2-pack in the NHL playoffs, 1 selection in each game. I'm up 875 last 30 days on the ice, Tony, and I'm involved in the NBA tonight. NBA site leader here at Tony's Picks, plus 1,800 units this season, tops on the leaderboards in the NBA, and I have a selection there. And I also have one in the WNBA, Tony, 57% so far. I'm actually expecting better results to come. I've had a little tough luck so far, but hitting 57% early, Tony, on that. So also, I'll be firing away in Major League Baseball tonight. I'm not in the green yet. I've got some units to make up. But, Tony, I'm not going to stop firing on Major League Baseball unless they ban the shift. So you can forget about – and I still might keep firing on baseball, but that's not a promise. And, Tony, I just want to mention before I send it back to you, you've mentioned sometimes on our shows – sometimes we might offer selections on Mexican baseball. Well, I don't know if anyone had, but I got some time on Sunday, and I did it just for you. I even wrote in my promo, this one's for Tony. I handicapped the entire card, and then I looked at the lines. The selection I came up with was Oaxaca and Yucatan. I graded out at 19. The total opened 17.5, and it went down to 16.5. I put it as a premium over 16.5, Tony, on Sunday, and by golly, Oaxaca, 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Yucatan, home run at the top of the 9th, 17 runs for you, Tony. 1-0 in Mexican baseball this season.
There you go. We got it. We're documented, and we're able to go get it in the system. So here we go. Ramon Scott 1-0 already in Mexican baseball. Very good job there. Of course, get on board with Ramon Scott over at Tony's Picks. You see the numbers here. Top in NBA for the season as well. So check those numbers. You can verify all those numbers by going to Ramon's handicap page over at Tony'sPicks.com, where it says pick history, and you can check every play. It's graded immediately there. So get on board here.
Right on there.
Yep, get on board there with Ramon Scott. Of course, he's got guaranteed selection night from WNBA. He's in action here from the NBA playoff game as well, and a guaranteed. Also, hockey, 2 picks there, a 5-pack here from Major League Baseball. So he's really in action here. Roland Garros action. Probably your best value here is get on board with a long-term pass here from Ramon. You can get on board with a 3, 7, or 30-hour sports pass. You get all of his premium plays for that period of time you select. When you go over to his profile page and make that purchase, Or if you just want to tick the season, if you just want baseball, he's got a baseball pass up there. There's a lot of individual season passes, but that'll limit you just to that season. The $3, $7, $30 sports pass will get all of his premium plays here. So that's a good value there. If you get the 1 month pass, 1 month of plays here, premium plays from Ramon, we'll save you $66 off that when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. That's good on any pass, not just a 30-day. Any pass you'll save. Just do the math there. I just did the math for you on the 30-day. But get on board with Ramon. You can use the promo code TonyT at checkout, 20% off. That 1 month all sports is your best value. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and getting signed up. All right, Ramon, it's always great having you show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you again later tonight.
You got it, Tony. You mentioned those long-term passes. I just want to mention to you and the viewers that I do have one move in college football, and it's only available to the year-long subscribers because that's when September rolls around. It's the only package I offer that reaches until September. I'm also going to have further moves in college football. The game I've moved on so far, I expect to move at least 3 points before kickoff, if not more. So, look, the year-long is our most costly package, but I'm going to have several college football plays over the next few months, Tony, leading up. So if you're serious about football, now's the time to get on because I'm going to have plays that you're going to beat the line on. If I don't beat the line by 3 points on this game, you can comment in the comments below and tell me I was wrong. I'll tell you when it comes up. I'll see you in September, Tony.
All right, September action already. So you get those early NFL college football plays in there with the 1 year all sports pass from Ramon over at TonySpace.com. That's also available there at affordable pricing. All right, Ramon. We set a Twitter account for you, Tony's Picks Ramon.
Yeah, get more picks every day from me and the crew. Follow me on Twitter on my Tony's Picks account, Tony's Picks Ramon, and have a pick on there for you every day, and follow the other handicappers as well. They're Tony Picks Twitter's accounts. You can get up to anywhere from a half a dozen to maybe 24 extra picks per game. Follow all the handicappers from Tony's Picks on Twitter.
That's right, guys. Check out Ramon there on Twitter, on our Twitter account. We set for him, Tony's Picks Ramon. All right, Ramon, continue that success, and we'll talk with you again tonight.
All right, thanks for that.
You got it. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Hey, we're here with you, Game Day Picks, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you subscribe, set those notifications. Of course, you want to do the subscribe here and get notified of all our shows, because what you want to do is you want to make sure you get the best possible number when you do so. All right, let's continue on here with the show. A reminder, tonight we'll be back at 10 Eastern time with our opening line show, bringing our cappers here from Tony'sPicks.com. They give out live free sports picks for the opening numbers for Tuesday. So Tuesday picks tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern time, opening lines. Tune in again, set those notifications, get the best numbers. All right, let's continue on here with the show. Now it's time for my pick. We're going to be looking here at the NBA game for tonight. We'll be looking here at the Heat and Celtics, and we'll say here that it's not Heat. Heat versus the Celtics. So let me go ahead and correct this. We do know that the Celtics now have moved up to a 7-point favorite in this one, because there's a lot of issues here with the Heat right now in their health. It looks like Lowry is a big question mark. It looks like Butler is a big question mark with the knee. Hero looks like he's out for many of those reasons, and not the only reason why. That's why I'll be looking here at the Celtics here, laying the 7 here against the Miami Heat. We've talked about the numerous injuries here with Butler, Hero. We know Williams is a question mark here, of course, but the one thing, you look at this Boston team, they can correct the issues here in Game 3. The Heat had 19 steals. Miami the Boston can take care of the ball better than that. The ball security is fixable. On the road in the postseason, Heat just 44% shooters, 28% from 3. We've seen how Boston has responded after losses in the postseason. Matter of fact, they have won and covered all 4 games following a loss in the playoffs. Their average margin of victory, 20 points. Boston here will be all out. Of course, we do have the wounded here for the Heat. That's the concern. So the Celtics here laying the 7 here against the Miami Heat. And I think we've got a commenter up here likes that too as well. So appreciate your contributions there. I think it's Sean who put that post up there. Let me see if we can find it here. I think we'll get it. Yeah, we got that. Oh, maybe not. Let's see here. There we go. Let me go ahead and put the comment up there from our man Sean. He goes, yep, he likes the Celtics as well tonight. So thanks for that comment there. Hey guys, check out Tony's Picks I have a 3-pack up there on the board right now. I've taken my best bets from baseball and NHL, put them together in a 3-pack. Check me out there. I've hit my first 2 NHL plays. My first 2 NHL plays have hit. So I said I'm going to get back in the water again with another one tonight. So check me out there with my 3-pack. Also, my long-term passes are great value. 3, 7, or 30 sports pass. You get all of my premium plays for that period of time you select when you go over to my handicapper page and you make that purchase. I've been doing pretty good here in MLB this year. Number 2 on the site in Major League Baseball. So you can get on board there with the long-term pass. That 1-month pass will get you all of my baseball premiums here for 30 days, as well as my other premium plays here from NBA. And if I delve into hockey, I'm not, I don't delve into hockey that much, but I happen to been following the Stanley Cup final playoffs here, and if there's some plays I've liked, I'll post them in. Of course, in baseball right now, I'm hitting 1,209 units of profit, number 2 on the site. So you can get on board there with my 1-month all sports pass there at Tony'sPicks.com. We'll save you some money on that when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll save 20% off. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and getting signed up. All right, let's go ahead. Let's do a recap of our plays here for today. So let me bring up the recap screen. And we started off here with Mindy. Mindy said she likes the Padres minus 115 against the Brewers. Ramon was on Athletics and Mariners under 7. Yours truly on the Heat minus 7 against the Celtics minus 7 against the Heat was my pick. That'll do it for this edition here of Game Day Picks. Be sure to like and subscribe, set those notifications, get the best number when we're on live. So you guys want to make sure you take care of that. And of course, we'll be back tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern time with opening lines at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So tune in and get some winners there. And of course, watch us live to get the best numbers. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our crew here from tonight. Wave good night to you guys. Have yourself a great afternoon. We'll talk to you live tonight at 10 Eastern time with opening lines.